Hello boys and girls, welcome to BenchART. Time for Classic, and let me introduce to you Ninja Gaiden Sigma, a game developed by Koei Tecmo and Team Ninja. This is using their in-house engine, and I'm running the game with 4K resolution, so it's pretty much the maximum I can go in here. So there are good things about this and bad parts about it. So I think I will talk the bad parts already, and I'm going to leave the good ones for the end, alright? So first of all, the bad parts about it. This is a remake for the first game, and this is good. It feels good to talk this way. It's a remake. It makes a good impression. But in fact, the remake lacks of a lot of mini games and introductory movies and stuff like that was available on the original game. All right, but that's not a big deal for people like me that this is the first time I'm playing the game, so I don't miss those changes. But for people that did play the original and now they will buy the Sigma version, they will think, all right, but there are stuff missing in here. They will feel probably not very well with this decision. Now the bad part, and this is super PC specific, is that this game doesn't offer any graphical setting. And I'm not even joking, it's true. There is not a launcher for you to select the settings. Inside the game, there is no specific video settings in there. There is nothing there related with the PC inside of this game. This is just a straight port from the console, and that's about it. Also, the game, it is capped to 60 frames per second. For me, it's not an issue, honestly. But for people that actually care about having higher frame rates and they have higher refresh screens, I'm not really sure if you are able to get more than 60. I have VSync disabled, and yet the maximum I can get, it is 60 frames per second in this game. But again, for me it is fine, but it might not be for most of the people. For me, what really kills me is the fact that it doesn't have any graphical setting, which means that if you want to, for example, let's pretend that you have a 4K screen, but you only want to play at 1080p. You can't. The only way that you have to do that, it is to change the screen resolution in your Windows system to 1080p and start the game. Or, bear with me in this one because this is so funny, you can go to Steam and go to the properties of the game there and go to the launch options and add 1080p. It's actually explained on the store page of the game that to select the resolution that you want, you need to write it down on the startup options of the game inside Steam. What a facepalm! Seriously, this is insane. And since I was a noob at the time that I made this video, as you can see, the game always starts windowed. As you can see the top bar of the game, and on the bottom you can even see the Windows taskbar with all my games and with all my Steam launchers and origins and stuff like that. Even the hours and the day that I've made this video below, MS Afterburner open, everything, because I didn't know how to make the game in full screen. Alt Enter wasn't working, and then later I discovered that if I pick up the window of the game and pull it up, the game would go full screen. But this is ridiculous. I mean, what the hell is happening with the ports lately? All the old games are being ported in a such stupid way that they don't offer resolutions for you to choose from. It doesn't make any sense to me. This is I can't even describe. This is the worst implementations I ever seen on a PC. Don't ask me how this plays with a keyboard and mouse, because I didn't even try it. I just used my Xbox controller and everything works fine. The game never crashed, so in that aspect things just go great. But regarding any graphical options on the game and regarding PC specific features, there is absolutely nothing in here, and that's really disappointing in that regard. But let's talk now a little bit about the game, because I think that's really what it matters. Well, as for the game, I really like the game, honestly. This brings me back so much good vibes that I had from the past. So in 2004, I played a game called Prince of Persia, Warrior Within, so I never played the first one. And despite it was hard for me to get into the combat, I kind of nailed it at the time, and I really enjoyed that. Ninja Gaiden Sigma brings me back those memories, because the gameplay, it is very similar to that. It mixes up a little bit of Devil May Cry with Dark Souls. I would say that the perfection and the match in combat, it is really Prince of Persia Warrior Within. It is the perfect match for the combat that you see in here. And I love it because I haven't played games with this type of gameplay for decades now, and having this type of gameplay back in a remake, it is simply awesome, and I really do enjoy the gameplay of this game, the atmosphere of the game. The fact that the map and everything resembles a little bit of the Resident Evil adventure system, trying to go to one place, collect an item, and revert back and insert the item to get the key. It resembles a little bit of Resident Evil in that regard, but the combat, it is completely Prince of Persia. And for me, that's simply amazing stuff. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't have anything other to add. I can add this. This is a hard game. This is developed by Koei Tecmo and Team Ninja, like I did told you. These are the same developers behind Nioh, which try to create their own Dark Souls style game, and also difficult. This game, it is also difficult, so don't expect this game to be easy, because it isn't, alright? This is a very hard game. Despite I kind of nailed it, I'm not really sure if people that are more casual will handle this game just fine, because it's not going to be easy, alright? This is just one thing that you should know about this game. So at the moment, you can't buy this game individually. You need to buy the entire package, which contains the Ninja Gaiden Sigma 1, Sigma 2, a Ninja Gaiden 3, a Razor Blade. And for me, this is a little bit disappointing. I mean, the price is good, so you pay about 40 euros. At the moment, it is on a sale, so you can even get it cheaper, like 35.99 at the time of this video. But this will end soon. But, I mean, it will cost 40 bucks for the free games. I think it's a good price. But unfortunately, in my opinion, and I already played Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 and Sigma 3, I do enjoy a lot this first game, but I don't share the same opinion about Ninja Gaiden 2 and especially Ninja Gaiden 3. I do enjoy a lot this first game, but I don't feel attracted to buy, for example, the third game, because it's not really my cup of tea. The style did change a lot, and yeah, that's about it. So I'm kind of forced to buy the free games when I just want this one, and that's a little bit disappointing. But the price for the entire packages, I mean, it's not really expensive if you like the other Ninja Gaidens too. But if you are like me, that you kind of like the first one and probably a little bit of the second one, but you don't like the third game, this doesn't feel right for you to buy kind of a game that you don't particularly enjoy. So that's a little bit disappointing in that regard. So I'm not really sure if they are going to split up this in the future and allows you to select individual games instead of buying the full package. I really hope so, because I do like this one, but I don't enjoy as much the others. So guys, that's all. Thank you a lot for watching. Hope you keep enjoying the rest of the gameplay. I do suck. This was my first playthrough, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
see you have made it this far.